Kevin, it's kind of interesting.
Yeah, it is. Do it. Thanks, TA. Well, we expect to see sparks flying down in the paint tonight. Greg, a couple of very talented centers matching up head-to-head in this one.
But with the way the game is played today, we could see them battling at the arc. Modern bigs make their presence felt now all over the floor.
Now let's take a look at Denver's opening lineup. Out on the perimeter, it's Caldwell Pope and Porter Jr. Gordon steps in at the 4 with Jokic in at center. And it's Murray in at the point guard position. And for the Thunder, they've got Holmgren. Williams is out there with Hayward. Then there's Shea Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Caruso in at the 2. Now here's Caruso. Shot clock at 5. And it's thrown down hard with both hands.
Straight power, homie. I mean, he ripped it down with both hands.
Absolutely a resounding dunk.
Yeah, for sure. That was a take no chances, take no prisoner slam right there, guys.
And I'll bet that's what they talked about before the game, getting the ball inside early.
And that was the Mobile One drive. Well worth a second look.
And you gotta love the aggression that he had, taking it to the rim there. Sets the tone in a close game like this one.
Man, what a pass that was there. He really relishes making the game easier for his teammates.
Jokic passes to Gordon, and the shot goes down.
It's never easy in the NBA, folks. I mean, great job by Gordon to just dismiss the contact and still score.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Caruso, and he finishes it off with a one-handed jam.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish.
Part of what makes him unique, guys, that combination of power and polish.
Hey, Clark, one stat where Jokic is consistently dominant, of course, is rebounding.
Well, he does everything well, but you're right. Season after season, game after game, Kevin, he is eating that glass. He stays near the top of that particular statistic. And he knows games are won and lost on the boards, and he wants to be able to contribute in that way. But he is a brilliant player, not just a rebounder.
And the first one drops.
Boy, it's so much fun watching Jokic do his thing. I mean, he's not uber athletic, but my, is he skilled. He wows you with some of the passes he makes and some of the finishes he completes.
And so he makes both from the line. Clark, how about the Nuggets? This core has really delivered.
Yeah, I like the young nucleus there, Kevin, led by the Joker, Nikola Jokic. I mean, one of the best in the West. I think they've built a perennial contender, definitely back on the map and in the thick of things. Got to get Porter Jr. and Murray healthy.
Now here's Porter. After Gordon Hayward's miss. Here in the first quarter with about 2 minutes gone by. Here's the pass to Caruso. Oh, good on the 3.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Murray, no good. The Thunder have gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. Hayward with the ball. Now guarded by Porter. Here's Holmgren. And he gets the friend. Spin and that one drops. Holmgren's got his second bucket.
To me, this is why you bring in Hayward, the versatility, especially at the offensive end.
Porter outside, sinks the triple.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Holmgren can't hit. In the corner, it's Gordon. Launches a 3. And Holmgren pulls it down. Oklahoma City trailing. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Holmgren.
And this is Gilgeous Alexander's responsibility to find his guys when they're open.
Right side, Gordon. Denver passing it around. Here's Jokic. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
And so it's Jokic with it. He brings it up for the Denver Nuggets. Taken away by Williams. Gilgeous Alexander finds Williams. The Thunder shooting their first free throws of the evening.
At the line for your Thunder, Williams. 2 shots.
That's good from Williams. And both free throws good for Williams. The Nuggets trail. Pass to Murray. Fires the 3. He's off on that one. Now Oklahoma City takes it the other way. Here's Gilgeous Alexander.
Taking matters into his own hands.
Yeah, we didn't expect to see that kind of finish.
And you know, guys, when your point guard is making explosive plays at the rim,
And a look at the Mobile One drive. Driving right into your living room.
And putting that pressure on the rim. That's what it's all about, threatening with that attack. And pro move there. Finds a way to gain some separation against the much taller defender.
you know, your assumption would be that he'd be at a big disadvantage in that matchup, but you'd be assuming wrong.
Timeout is called. First of the game for the Nuggets. The Nuggets trailed by 3. Murray kicks to Porter. Back to Murray from the arc. And Holmgren pulls it down.
And you could tell he thought he had a little more space, but the defender was right there.
You know, that's a trademark of his defense. Quick to react, close down the shooter, and then affect the shot.
Here's Jokic. The shot will not fall. Now Oklahoma City takes it the other way. And the call up against Jokic. That'll be his second foul of the game. Glad we got the chance to see that remarkable rejection.
They're determined to add to the lead, not with more offense, but with big-time defense.
The Thunder leading by 5. Greg, they're in a rhythm offensively, really cooking.
And the opposition looks helpless to stop them right now.
Denver's gone 1 of 5 from downtown in the first quarter. Points out there have been hard to come by. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good. Jokic has got 8.
Hey, even by NBA standards, Jokic is a mountain of a man. 6'11", they list him at 284. That's almost a seventh of a ton, folks. the Joker can handle whatever contact he embraces.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Holmgren. Hayward with the ball. Now defended by Jokic. 6 to shoot. Here's Caruso.
Denver foul.
The Nuggets making a switch here. Sarge is checked in.
Personal foul.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for Oklahoma City.
And guys, they've done a great job feeding their bigs inside. They are just punishing the opposition in the paint.
Cultivating a lot of assists right now, which is beautiful to see. Love the way they're working that ball around.
And the first one at the line is good. And so Caruso nails both of them.
And that's the norm for him. He's pretty much automatic when he's at the line.
Left side, Gordon. Caldwell Pope outside. The three. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
Boy, I like how Gordon dishes the ball. When his teammates are open, he finds them on time and on target.
A shot by Hayward, wide open. The Thunder with another miss. And it's Gordon with the ball. He brings it up for the Denver Nuggets. Trailing by 2.
Boy, he has to put that one away. A solid opportunity gone awry.
Now Murray. No points in the game yet for him. And they're unable to get the tying basket there. Here's Caruso. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Williams. Time called here. The Nuggets decide to talk it over.
Every time out, a chance to review the lineups, matchups, or call a play.
And I agree. I think there's going to be a new wrinkle in their game plan when they come out of this timeout.
Dort, he's checked in for the Thunder. The Nuggets trail by 4. Murray dishes to Watson. Sarge trying to break free. And Watson with the basket on the assist by Murray. Oklahoma City has gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Okay, time now for an injury report. Let's find out the news on Nikola Jokic. David, what's the update?
Hey, Kevin, I spoke with the head athletic trainer for the Nuggets. At this point, he's saying that it looks like a grade 1 sprained ankle.
All right, David, thank you. Hopefully everything works out for him. The Nuggets get it back in a new 14. Sarge, that's good.
Sarge is a high-energy guy and does a nice job positioning to get that offensive rebound.
Some nice passing by Oklahoma City here. Pass to Williams. Second chance shot. Denver grabs the miss. Out to the right wing. Murray for 3. Bangs home the trifecta. And the Nuggets lead by 1.
Well, Murray absolutely has that range. He just needs to find the look he likes and he'll knock it down.
Dort misses. Denver shooting at a nice 53% rate to start the game. They are sticking to the campaign.
And that assist got him a little nod from his teammate after that one.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Williams. And a great assist by Gilgeous-Alexander as that one goes in. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 5 assists tonight. Right side, Porter. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
Sweet move by Porter Jr. Getting around the contact and finding the hoop.
Pass to Holmgren. Gilgeous-Alexander against Murray. And the pass to Dort. 4 on the shot clock. And he dunks it down.
How's that for a show? Dort looking like he wants to be in the dunk contest with slams like that. It's fascinating to watch Dort evolve his game. He's raised his free throw percentage to 84% last year, and for the first time in his career, he shot over 40% from the field.
So what would you say is next for Dort in his development?
You know, Kevin, I'd like to see him get to the line more often. He has room to grow as a playmaker. Of course, locking down the consistency from range, but he has the work ethic to make all of that happen.
Here's Hartenstein.
I'll tell you what, I'm not sure these guys can keep this up.
High-octane action for sure. Crowd-pleasing already.
Here's Murray. It drops for his second made shot of this game. An unimpressive 2 of 7, though.
Love how creative Murray is with the ball. Just dribbling through defenders like he's out there by himself.
And it's Dort, top of the key. Pass to Wallace. Outside, Dort. Shot from free throw range. Joe can't get it to go.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the defense.
Obviously a total team player. Šarić is a guy, if his teammate is open, he's going to get the ball.
Here's Joe. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. He's looking for Williams and finds him. He can't get it to go. The Nuggets leading by 4. Inside. Here's Najee. First shot, first basket. He's out the blocks fast.
You have to love the unselfishness on display there. Excellent passing.
Pass to Joe. Back to Wallace. Outside, Dort. Releases. Busts the J after the cagey pass fake.
Obviously, Dort wants to be a dependable option offensively, and he's put in the work to make that happen.
And in terms of size, not your typical center, but man, he plays as big as any of them thanks to that terrific leaping ability.
Wallace outside. Outside Williams. Over Šarić. And there's Williams. That's good on the assist by Wallace. 8 points for Williams.
Just such a well-rounded offensive player. He's got a little bit of everything.
Fires it up. Here's Najee. And there's the bucket. Staying with it on the offensive glass, getting it done. And the Nuggets lead by 6. Passes to Williams. He doesn't hit that one. Here's Murray. Sinks that one from the post. Murray's got 8 points.
Murray locked in on the task at hand, not allowing the defense to bother his shot at all.
And so it's Denver in the driver's seat, up 8 points at the end of the quarter. They're pounding the ball inside, and that's where they've gotten their best production tonight. Right back after this break.
Let's get up and get loud for your Thunder team.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. And the Nuggets, guys, what jumps out to you numbers-wise?
Just cashing in on second chance opportunities. That's how they built this early lead.
Boy, grinding it out on the glass. They've really been working for those points.
Here's Jokic. Hayward out there with Lou Dort. Then there's Wallace. And it's Joe in at the 1 spot. That's the group for Oklahoma City getting going here in the second. In the corner, Wallace with it. Outside, Dort. The pass to Joe. Over Gordon. Joe can't get it to go. And it's Jackson with the ball, bringing it up for the Denver Nuggets. They lead by 8. That's the biggest of the game. Here's Joe. That shot off. Now the Nuggets take it the other way. Jackson passes to Jokic. And Jokic throws it down.
At almost 7 feet tall now, Jokic can definitely throw it down, and he's happy to remind defenses that he can do so.
Here's Joe. Jokic grabs the miss. Jokic has got 4 rebounds in this game. Caldwell Pope on the wing. Back to Jokic. Jokic draws the double. It's in, and he's a very efficient 5 for 6 on the game.
Jokic calling his own number time and time again, taking over the scoring load tonight.
Pass to Joe. Back to Dort. That's good, and he's now 3 for 4 from the field.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
And a great job to get that angle on a tremendous drive.
And a bucket like that one might be just what they need to cut into this lead.
Braun. That one doesn't drop. And the Thunder going the other way now. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
To the wing right side. Lets the 3 fly. That's in, and he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2.
Yeah, first and foremost, he's a pass-first team player, is Caldwell Pope. Love seeing that.
Greg, we know from time to time things get pretty chippy out there. What kind of things would get under your skin when you played in the NBA?
Oh, you know, guys tended to talk a little trash, and that could rattle you. That could bother you at times. But you really just tried to maintain your focus and keeping your eye on the prize. And wait to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket guy still shaking.
Well, I tell you what, he loaded up as much power as he could behind that two-hander.
Caldwell Pope against Gilgeous-Alexander. Off the mark, had a chance to trim it to single digits. The Nuggets leading by 11. Jackson down low, defended by Caruso. And the officials call goaltending, so they'll award the basket.
That's a very close call. I'm sure he thinks it's a clean block, but looks like it was on the way down.
And here now the Thunder. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander.
Forget about going for the long-range bomb to cut into that lead. Just take it to the hoop, my friend.
And how? Brilliant throwdown.
Exercising his authority.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on.
Hayward. The shot's good. Gilgeous-Alexander making the play.
Hey, you know, this is what you like about Gordon Hayward. He can score from anywhere on the floor.
Over in the corner, Caldwell Pope sinks the three-pointer. Caldwell Pope's got the lead up to 14 now for the Nuggets.
You know, they've got to make him earn those threes. You play off of him, and he's automatic from that distance.
Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line. It's going to be Holmgren shooting. It's going to be on Jokic.
Personal foul.
Let's take a moment here to get your guys' take on scoring so far for Denver.
To me, it's been the ball move. That's been the key. I mean, going from good to great. Not settling for a good shot, making that extra pass, keeping the defense off balance, and taking great shots.
And something else that I liked is how they attack the paint, finding ways to get inside and capitalize time and time again.
Well, you know, stopping him is never easy to do, but the defense was strong there.
The Thunder with another miss.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
Here's Porter, and there's another one for the Nuggets.
Really good to see Porter Jr. utilizing the mid-range stroke. Knocking those down can open up other parts of his game.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Drilled from 11 feet out. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 4 this quarter.
Using his handles to shake himself free, and it's smooth sailing from there.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And we all know how crafty RJ is. When he can stay healthy, he can lead a team at least in spurts.
This is his first free throw of the game.
Yeah, and he wasn't someone you wanted to foul if you were defending him last season. 85% is what he made from the line.
Yeah, that's a great asset to have, guys, for any team. Coming down the stretch in close games, you've got a guy who's confident and very good at the line. When he steps up there, you feel good about it. You don't see him have too many of those trips to the line.
Gilgeous-Alexander kicks to Holmgren. Here's Dort. And with that one, the lead is trimmed to single digits. Dort's got 8 points.
Very good inside. Dort's got great upper body strength.
Outside Porter for 3. And Holmgren pulls it down. Holmgren's got rebound number 8 now on the night.
It's not get much easier than that, but somehow he came up empty there.
There's Porter with the 3. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. 10 points for him.
Boy, the coaching staff loves when Porter Jr. takes these kinds of shots. It really helps establish a rhythm for him.
Timeout is called. First of the game for the Thunder. Thunder trailing by 12. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
And you really have to appreciate the steady effort of Gilgeous-Alexander. The game looks like it comes easy to him, but he is one of the hardest workers on the floor.
Gilgeous-Alexander at the line for 2.
The first free throw is good. Good on both. Denver leading by 10. Holmgren with the steal. Gilgeous-Alexander with it. And it's Gordon picking him up for 3. Hayward. It's hauled in by the Nuggets.
You know, after suffering a grisly foot injury in 2017, nobody would have blamed Gordon Hayward if he walked away from basketball entirely.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
Caldwell Pope against Gilgeous-Alexander. And pushing it up here. Here is Oklahoma City. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation.
Costly error there. We'll see how they rebound from that miscue.
Well, you know what? Their wounds are self-inflicted. I mean, you've got to play much smarter than that.
Williams is checked in for George. And Denver also making a switch. Murray's checked in for Jackson.
And what you admire about Hayward is his resilience. He's had to battle to get back on the floor, and boy, is he still playing.
All credit to him, Greg. I mean, he's still contributing at a very high level, and just the sacrifice and the journey he's taken coming back from injury to be as productive as he is now. I mean, this is a guy you can still count on to get you big buckets when you need him. He's a real quality wing player.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Caruso. Now here's Holmgren. Down low, here's Williams. Offensive rebound. Holmgren can't hit. Denver leading by 15. Porter passes to Saric, and he makes that one. Saric has got his second basket of the game.
And their balanced effort at both ends has hushed this crowd.
Yeah, you said the key word there, balanced. I mean, their big lead owes as much to their defense as their offense.
And when he rises up, he knows he's probably going to get a clean look. It's a matter of executing.
You know, for me, it doesn't get any better than seeing big fellows who can use the mid-range jumper to their advantage.
It's good from Gordon on the assist by Saric. Gordon's got 13.
Nice seeing Gordon get it done over some pretty tight, stingy defense there, showing just how confident he is in the post.
Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City.
And team strategies closely guarded. One aspect of the game the fans aren't always privy to.
Yeah, typically there's some type of adjustment made out of a timeout. It might be major or it could be just a slight tweak.
Gilgeous-Alexander finds Hayward. Here's Holmgren. And here is Caruso. He's got 8, and the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet weren't set on that screen. Easy call.
Yeah, I agree. You know, sometimes that can be a tough call for the refs to make, but not that time. It was easy there.
Left side, Gordon over Williams, and there's another one for the Nuggets.
And, you know, over time, Gordon's offensive game has evolved. I mean, he's capable of getting it going from anywhere now.
Here's Caruso. The Thunder with another miss. And so it's Porter bringing it up now for the Denver Nuggets. The dish to Gordon. And Saric kicks to Murray. Launches it. Denver gets it back. Here's Gordon. Back to Saric. Shoots over Holmgren. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. And the Nuggets lead by 21.
Well, you know what I like to say? Persistence pays. And with Gordon, he's the kind of guy who just does not rest on the glass.
Hayward from outside. Here's Williams. It's in the bucket for his 4th field goal. Shooting at a 4 of 9 clip.
Really nice job to convert the putback opportunity there. I mean, he stayed with that play from start to finish. That's something we say about him a lot.
They grab their own miss. And the basket by Gordon.
Well, you've got to give Gordon the ball when he's down inside. I mean, he can really score it in there.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
And he can take over in a nanosecond. I mean, once he catches fire, it's difficult to squelch it.
2 minutes remaining.
Puts it up from 12, and it's Saric. That time on the assist by Murray. Saric has got 6.
Yeah, you know, Saric can get it done just about from anywhere, and he's comfortable firing from mid-range, too.
Holmgren can't hit. The Nuggets leading by 21. .136 left here in the second. High post try. Again, the Nuggets score.
Jamal Murray using the mid-range, an effective shot for a good penetrator like Jamal. He's a natural scorer.
Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. It's a nice passing by Oklahoma City here. Caruso. Saric grabs the board. Denver's gone for the three-pointer 7 times here in the second and been successful 3 times. Porter. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Hayward's got 4 rebounds in this game. Williams, that's good.
Hayward really an unselfish guy, willing to share the rock and get his teammates some opportunity.
Murray scanning the floor. Saric passes to Caldwell Pope. Gordon trying to break loose. Here's Saric, and he drops in the layup off the glass. Saric has got 6 in the quarter.
Saric is deceptively strong. This guy's got good strength, and he doesn't mind being physical, can absorb the contact and find a way to finish.
Knocks it loose. Holmgren the pass to Hayward. It's hauled in by Michael Porter. Porter's got his 5th rebound in this one. Pass to Gordon. Caruso against Porter. Shoots over Caruso. Porter, no luck. For the 3. And so it's Aaron Gordon making things happen for the Denver Nuggets. Scoring, rebounding. He was all over the place during that quarter. They are riding his performance right now. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thank you, Kevin. Here with Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. And Kentavious, you guys were getting a lot of offensive rebounds in the first half. How important was that?
Oh, man, they're important, man. We got to keep them off the glass. We can't get them second shot. And we got offensive rebounds as well. Get us some second chance at the basket. Just keep working hard.
Well, you made it work in the first half, KCP. Thanks a lot. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, thank you, David. And folks, don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey everybody, welcome to the 2K Sports Halftime Program. I'm Ernie Johnson alongside Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. The first half was all about Aaron Gordon. He ended up with 19 points, 8 rebounds, and 1 assist. And Kenny, what did you think about what we saw from Denver?
How good are these guys on the fast break? They're pushing the ball, finding the open man, finishing strong. They're at a breakneck pace, and if they can maintain this level of intensity in the second half, blowout series.
And now, Shaq, let's get your opinion on Oklahoma City.
Well, they need to change their strategy. We can see that. Jacking up three-pointers left and right, many of them contested and from deep range. Just isn't the way to play basketball, fellas.
And that's a wrap. With the third quarter approaching, we now send you back to Kevin and the crew.
Fans, please give a big round of applause for your partner, UCSB.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. A fantastic game from Aaron Gordon in this one.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
And you know what? It helped that they had a few guys with very hot hands on the perimeter, too.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Second half is underway. Here's who Michael Malone's got on the floor. Murray and Caldwell-Pope, the guards. Jokic is out there with Sharge, and it's Porter at the small forward. That was a second look at our Mobile One drive. Amazing control on display.
And a drive like that one can be a knockout punch. Great finish at this juncture.
Murray, the pass to Jokic. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Holmgren's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. Gordon's checked in for Nikola Jokic.
First team foul.
And so it's Williams who brings it up for the Thunder.
For the Nuggets.
And out of bounds as the Nuggets gain possession. Zeke Naji, he's checked in for Denver.
Nuggets ball. Substitution on the court.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Murray. Passes it to Naji. Good, and the assist goes to Murray. Murray's got 6 assists in the game.
Boy, I tell you what, passes like that from Murray will keep his teammates working hard to get open because they know he'll find them.
Williams against Gordon. Williams kicks to Holmgren. Hayward can't hit. Nuggets have gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half. Caldwell-Pope for 3. No good that time. So the Thunder will take it the other way. Knocked loose. Porter with the steal. Over in the corner, Caldwell-Pope. Drills it from outside.
Kentavious
Caldwell-Pope's got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
Very effective at spacing the floor. Kentavious Caldwell-Pope has gone from an average outside shooter to a dangerous one.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
And it's Kentavious Caldwell-Pope with the foul. That's his first foul. And we have to take another glance at that powerful rejection.
An emphatic rejection that was. Boy, you got to appreciate that kind of forceful, in-your-face defense.
And so it's Oklahoma City with it. Now the pass to Caruso. And a wide-open look for Gilgeous-Alexander. Gets an open look and hits. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 14.
Money in the bank. Gilgeous-Alexander is more than happy to try his luck from that spot.
And the basket by Gordon.
An elite scorer, demonstrating once again how fast he can fill it up.
Some nice passing by Oklahoma City here. Left side, Williams. Down to 5 on the shot clock. To the middle. Here's Caruso. Lays it up off the glass. He's got 10.
That is super efficient, getting in deep and then taking advantage.
Caldwell-Pope outside. Gordon inside. He's against Williams. And the basket by Gordon.
And despite the size disadvantage, attacking the heart of that defense.
You know what, guys, honestly, I didn't think he'd win that battle. I mean, that's a lot of height to give up.
Porter with the steal. Caldwell-Pope outside. Murray against Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Gordon. That doesn't go either for Gordon. The Thunder have gotten 4 of their first 5 second-half shots to fall. 80% since the break. Fans are really excited to see Michael Porter Jr. finally get back to his previous form, aren't they?
Yeah, Kevin, that 2021 season, he exploded, simply blew up. Averaged 19 points a game that season and made 44% of his threes. He's got the potential to be a real force going forward.
Hayward against Porter. Pass to Holmgren. And the dunk by Holmgren.
No doubt about it. He has done a ton to help his team, but he's going to have to do even more if they want to have a chance to get back in this one.
Unloads from 9. And there's Murray on the assist by Gordon. Murray's got 12.
He's got a well-rounded game. Murray can score from just about anywhere. And the more points he gets inside, the more space he gets outside.
Whoa, that'll wake you up.
He is such a great athlete.
No question about it. He's very comfortable in the air. Dunks like that, no problem for him.
Here's Gordon. And he banks in the layup. Gordon's got 6 here in this quarter.
No defensive pressure at all. I mean, that's not going to get it done against him.
Pass to Caruso. To the paint. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And the layup's good off the glass. 16 points for him.
And have yourself a night, Shay. We know he can dish it, but when he needs to, SGA can just take over offensively.
Thunder have gone 7 of 9 from the field to start this second half. Some tremendous shooting from them. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Caruso. And a great assist by Gilgeous-Alexander as that one goes in.
A total defensive collapse. I mean, no reason to allow him that kind of space from behind the arc.
Denver calls timeout.
Adjustments are a part of the game, and the coach sees something he doesn't like here.
And you know what? We'll see what changes he makes coming out of this timeout.
He's checked in for Gordon Hayward. And so it's Jokic with the ball. He brings it up for Denver. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Well, I love how crafty Jokic is. You know, he basically baits defenders into committing the foul once he gets deep in position.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for Denver.
You know, this is an example of why conditioning can be so important. I mean, it can be critical. They continue to sprint the floor, and there's no let-up in sight.
And we also got to highlight how lackluster the opposition has been in terms of boxing out. This team is flat out bullying them on the offensive glass.
Passes it to Joe. He kicks it to Holmgren. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. It's hauled in by Jokic. Jokic has got his 6th rebound on the night. Thunder with the rebound. Holmgren's got rebound number 12 here already in the game. Gilgeous-Alexander. That miss makes him 7 for 12 from the field this game. Jokic passes to Murray. Back to Jokic. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Jokic has got 17.
That's exactly what you want the offense to produce, a high percentage look for Jokic.
Kept alive.
And they've won the rebound battle so far, and it's translated to the scoreboard.
Boy, the effort level they've had has been outstanding. Hard to keep a team down when they play with that much energy.
For Oklahoma City, they've gone 8 of 13 on shot attempts to begin the second half. The pass to Holmgren. To the inside. A nice shot by Hartenstein. Hartenstein's got his 2nd bucket of the night.
I like the play call. Very solid, making perfect use of the pick to get a great look.
Pass to Jokic. Shoots over Holmgren. And it's Jokic missing. Oklahoma City has gone into the 3-point range 4 times since halftime and buried 2 of them. Denver's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Puts it up from 12. Count it. He has 5. Oklahoma City shooting 48% from the field. Not bad at all. Pass to Dort. Down low. Joe, good.
Well, Dort makes the smart play there. He spots a wide open shooter and just gets him the ball.
Murray outside. From deep. The offensive rebound. And Porter putting it right back in.
You know, we talk about it all the time, guys. Those second chance buckets, always the result of that extra effort.
Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
Yeah, you know, just look at the numbers, guys. I mean, they are being taken to the woodshed in the paint.
Let's get up and get loud for your Thunder Girls dance team. Here they come, fans. It's your one and only Thunder Girls.
And the Thunder making a change here. Wallace is checked in. And Denver with a change here, too. Jackson, he's checked in for Murray. On the wing, Gilgeous-Alexander. Guarded by Jackson.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
You know what? That's a confidence shaker for him, though. I mean, that's a shot he expects to make every time.
The Thunder shooting almost 60% from the field here in the third. They are really feeling it. And Torch gets it to go.
And bullseye with that assist. Nice delivery there in traffic.
Here's Jokic. Yes, indeed, it is good. He's now 8 for 14.
Well, you got to do more than that to stop Jokic. I mean, this guy is a master at converting through tough defense.
Fader on the way. Dort misses. Denver's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Kicks it to Watson. There's the 3. Here's Jokic, and Jokic throws it down.
Jokic never lacking in terms of getting his body involved, throwing his body around, using that bulk and power to grab rebounds.
Double team on Gilgeous-Alexander. To the middle, here's Hartenstein.
And he just punishes the D for falling asleep at the wheel.
A little disorganized that time, and the result, 2 points in the loudest way possible.
Guys, there has to be better rim protection than that, though. Not very good.
Inside. Now that's how to finish the break. Throw down with force.
It's all about effort with Dort. He's had nothing handed to him. When he wants something, this man takes it.
Watson. Dort grabs the miss. And Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball here for Oklahoma City. Three-pointer. Rebound by the Nuggets.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Watson's shot is good.
And you want more of this from Jackson. The more unselfish he is, the better the team.
Bounce pass from Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Joe. The shot's good. Gilgeous-Alexander making the play. .50 seconds left in the third. Braun. Wallace covering. Passes it to Watson. No good on the shot. So the Thunder will take it the other way.
Braun. Second personal foul. 13
Oklahoma City's gone 2 of 5 with the three-point shot since coming out of the break. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And good, and it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down.
And it's not the highlight reel plays that make Gilgeous-Alexander effective. It's the little things, like his lethal mid-range jumper.
1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. 6 on the shot clock. Jokic, that's a two-pointer. And he gets the jumper to drop. Jokic has got 11 here in this quarter alone.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively. They must have forgotten the no-dos defensively there because they were sleeping. How else can you explain an easy dunk right off the inbounds pass? Shouldn't happen.
The 3 quarters of play all in the books, and this one all but over already. Denver on top, opening up a huge gap. And we'll have the start of the 4th quarter for you as soon as we get back from this short break. Now let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And, you know, you can always count on him for at least a couple of these pretty assists over the course of a game. And this one, a thing of beauty.
It sure is. I mean, he's a maestro. Great vision, terrific IQ, everything you want in a point guard.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Wallace is out there with Williams. Then there's Shea Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Joe in at the 2. It's the lineup in the game for Oklahoma City.
I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Yeah, if you're going to foul, then make sure that you don't give a chance for the and one.
For the Nuggets, Mario Chavez. At the line for your Thunder, Williams.
And that one falls for Williams.
2 shots.
And Williams drops them both. Here's Murray. Out to the right wing. Watson finds Gordon. Banked in off the glass.
Aaron Gordon.
Gordon's got 27 points.
Well, he's been doing it all night. Why not go back to it?
And no let up in him either, guys. I mean, he wants to continue to expand that lead, and as long as he's the one taking the shots, that lead's going to expand.
Taken away by Williams. 2-on-1 as they jump out on the break. Here's Gilgeous Alexander. Hammers it home to polish off the break.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Well, turning defense to offense, we talk about it all the time. Try to hit your opponent at the other end before they can set up the defense.
Driving to the basket. Lays it up and banks it in. Gilgeous Alexander's got 10 points in just the second half.
And even if Gilgeous Alexander isn't the fastest guy out there, he stays in balance. It helps him to be effective on his drive.
Thunder trailing by 21. Caruso looking for an opening. He scores his 6th bucket from the floor with that one. He's shot the ball 11 times. Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. Murray the pass to Saric, and it's good, 2 points. And that's now 10 points for Dario Saric.
So good to see Murray, not just as a scorer, but thriving as a passer, too.
Gilgeous Alexander passes to Williams. Back to Gilgeous Alexander. That one goes in. The Nuggets leading by 19. And there's the pass to Watson. Over Hayward. Watson's shot is off.
And he rushed that one, no doubt about it. The D out of position, you could see the frustration on his face.
And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Murray. Holmgren, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. And Denver with a change here, too. Porter's checked in. For those just joining us, 4th quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it.
Pure determination here, guys. A 4th quarter run that has them looking better and better as we get ready for the stretch run.
Clearly going to take a lot of work, no doubt about that, but it's not impossible. You need plays at both ends of the floor, and you got to have a bunch of them.
The man has no heart, and that's poor defense for a team that has a long way to catch up.
They look pretty demoralized to me, and that always shows through at the defensive end first.
And we're about 3.5 minutes into the 4th quarter.
If you're the defense, you've got to do better on Murray. I mean, even from way downtown, he's pretty accurate.
Hayward on the wing. Pass to Caruso. The basket good off the assist from Hayward. Hayward's got assist number 5 here tonight.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
To the paint. Another possession, another assist.
That makes 15 assists.
He's been one step ahead of the defense all game long. Here's Murray. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. That one on Gilgeous Alexander.
Tracking him a real chore. Murray very active, constantly on the move.
At the line for the...
And he sinks the second. Here's Gilgeous Alexander. Hayward outside. Back to Gilgeous Alexander. Williams trying to break free. The shot's good from Gilgeous Alexander. Gilgeous Alexander's got 16 points here in the second half.
And when healthy, Murray is a force to be reckoned with, because he can go get baskets against tough defense, and he can also make plays for others.
At the line for the Nuggets, Jamal Murray taking 2 shots.
He's off on the second. Thunder trailing by 17. Gilgeous Alexander, that's a 2-pointer. It's hauled in by Watson. Murray the pass to Gordon. And that one drops for him.
Aaron Gordon.
Gordon's got 4 points in the quarter.
And Gordon is a guy who's used to being bodied. I mean, he just kind of plays through it, shrugging off the contact and ignoring it, really.
Here's Murray. Caldwell Pope outside. From past the arc, nailed from 3-point land.
Defensively, there was a lack of aggressiveness, and it really made it easy for him to knock that shot down.
Caruso kicks to Gilgeous Alexander. It's good. Gilgeous Alexander's got 32 points in the game.
And we always talk about making your teammate better. That assist was right on target.
Murray finds Caldwell Pope. Good, and the assist goes to Murray. 14 points for Contavious Caldwell Pope. And here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He'll bring it up for the Oklahoma City Thunder. Caldwell Pope against Caruso. Pass to Williams, and stolen by Gordon. Porter dishes to Gordon. That one falls. Gordon's got 31.
Really nice job moving the ball around that time, picking apart that defense.
Time called here. The Thunder decide to talk it over.
He does not look happy. Their defensive rebounding has been putrid, and they're giving up a ton of second chance points.
And now let's take a look at the New Balance player of the game, Jamal Murray.
You know, not to take anything away from what he's been able to do, but I'm surprised the defense hasn't done more to try to stop him. By the time they did adjust and give him more attention, it was a wrap. He got rolling and never took his foot off the accelerator.
He silenced this crowd with an unreal display. His ability to drown out the noise and the hostility of an opposing crowd is pretty special. Holmgren kicks to Hayward. Passes to Gilgeous-Alexander. Rebound by the Nuggets. Porter with it. He's picked up by Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Gordon. Hayward grabs the board.
Nuggets foul.
Hayward's got 6 rebounds in the game. And Aaron Gordon gets the whistle that time.
Second team.
That's his first foul. Oklahoma City shooting an outstanding 53% for the game. And the foul on Jamal Murray. That's his first foul.
And the next one puts him in the bonus.
Yep, they'll be trying to draw that next foul quickly so they can start getting those easy chances at the stripe.
Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. And he lays it straight in. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 34 points.
Largely because of that length, Gilgeous-Alexander feeling confident attacking inside.
And good that time.
Jamal Murray.
And the Thunder with the possession here. Caruso finds Hayward. Over to the left wing. Here's Holmgren. They get it back. Yes, that goes in. Holmgren's got 23 points.
Excellent activity and timing on the offensive glass. That's how you get extra possession.
He muscles it in through the contact, and they call the foul. He's on his way to the free throw line.
And the strength of Murray, finishing the shot off easily, even with the harm.
At the line for the Nuggets, Jamal Murray.
That one misses for Murray. And the Thunder with the possession here. The pass to Caruso. Now Hayward. Goes up to the stripe. Nice jump shot. Good.
It all started with the pass. That's what coaches love to see, ball movement.
Murray, the pass to Porter. The three-pointer, no good. Thunder trailing by 20 to the right side. A wide open look here for Caruso. The basket good off the assist from Hayward. Hayward's got 6 assists now in the game. Braun. Thunder with the rebound. Hayward's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. It's hauled in by Gordon. Holmgren with the steal. And the dunk by Holmgren.
And wait to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
And but look at the basket guy still shaking.
Well, I tell you what, he loaded up as much power as he could behind that two-hander.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Murray. Here's Holmgren. And the dunk by Holmgren.
And just scrapes and claws for that offensive rebound. And doesn't take any chances there with the putback.
And Jay, strong work all around in the rebound and the stuff. Oh, wow.
Yep, he stayed with it all the way and got his reward at the end.
And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Hey guys, I was able to catch what Mike Malone said to his team. told them this is a game of runs. It's a game of momentum. You may have the lead now, but I'm telling you guys, it can evaporate in a hurry. Let's close this thing out. Kevin?
All right, thank you, David. And here are the Thunder now. They're on a 13-4 run. And the foul on Jamal Murray. That's foul number 2 for him.
Second personal foul. 4th team foul.
Gilgeous-Alexander with it. Now guarded by Murray. They get it back. Hayward from outside. It's good on the putback.
What hustle on the offensive glass, finding ways to capitalize, paying off that hard work.
Here's Murray, and it's blocked. And so it looks like Denver will retain possession here.
Denver ball.
Caldwell Pope for 3. Hayward grabs the board. Hayward's got rebound number 8 now on the night. Down low. Here's Holmgren. And the lead is down inside single digits. Holmgren's got 14 points here in the second half. Guys, a good chance for them to slow it down.
Yeah, they definitely should use some clock here.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Murray. That shot, no good. And the Thunder going the other way now. Caruso kicks to Williams. Bucket is good.
And I like how he draws the attention on the inside and then a nice little kick out in rhythm for the jumper.
The Nuggets leading by 7. Pass to Porter. Gordon inside. Braun. They get the rebound. Oh, and he misses the dunk. Oklahoma City's gone 2 or 3 in the fourth quarter from long range. Good shooting so far. Gilgeous-Alexander against Murray. And rebounds again. He holds in his 20th rebound.
Dominating the glass. And when the size advantage is as big as it was there, I mean, that's exactly what he's supposed to do in that situation.
Denver making a switch here. Chanchar's checked in. Murray the pass to Chanchar. They could use a bucket. That one's not going to go. And it's Oklahoma City the other way. Inside. Outside for Gilgeous-Alexander. They get a hand on it. On the wing, Gilgeous-Alexander. It's hauled in by Michael Porter.
Boy, defense non-existent there. But they catch a break as he whiffs.
And the Nuggets making a change here. Aji's checked in. And so they foul intentionally. So the first one drops, and that puts them up by 5.
Gilgeous-Alexander. 4th personal foul. 5th team foul.
And the second free throw, no good. A tough break there.
No time to waste on this possession.
Got to go right up with it and then foul immediately. I'll tell you what, the defense was lucky there. I mean, leave him that open from range, he'll typically knock it down.
And he misses the first one. Boy, he wanted that one to fall.
And, you know, I like that Gordon is a versatile guy who can play both forward spots. He's a terrific athlete who continues to improve.
Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City. They're trailing by 6. 24 seconds left in the game. Here's Williams. That's another rebound.
Collecting yet another ball.
He's been everywhere. Just sensational. It's the first that brings them within 5.
Team is in the penalty.
Both shots good from the stripe. And Murray's got the ball here for the Denver Nuggets. Shoots from 14, and it's Shai Gilgeous-Alexander with the rebound. Hayward on the wing. No good from outside. They're going to prolong the game here with an intentional foul.
And you know, it's unfortunate they will not have him for the rest of this one. But the game seems out of reach anyway.
Shooting for Denver, Aaron Gordon.
And the first of 2, no good. Heartbreaker.
Gordon isn't a guarantee at the line, but he knows he can do this. It'll be all about focus.
And he does get the second one. And that puts them up by 5. Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City. They're trailing by 5. Just 4 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Guys, what's your take?
Trying to keep hope alive, but I don't see them making a comeback.
You know what? I'm sure crazier things have happened, or maybe not. It's a long shot, though.
From deep three-point range, no good. So we see Denver get the win here. This was a hard-fought, well-earned victory for them, Greg. They really had to work for this win.
That's a good point. I mean, weaker teams might have buckled at the end with the crowd amped up, everyone in the building kind of rooting against you, but they stood tall and pulled it out.
Well said. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks, Kevin. Nicola, you asserted impact from the opening tip tonight. What was the key out there?
It's not just me, it's of course my teammates. I think we opened the game really good in the first quarter, and we just continued to play aggressive, and that's how we won the game.
Well, man, I appreciate your time, and congrats on this win. Enjoy it. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, thank you. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for being with us. So long.
And we're expecting an intense battle in the front court tonight, Grant. Both teams with a lot of talent in those positions.
You know, B.A., it'll be an interesting matchup here with the talent and size of their front court. It should make this game extra challenging for these squads. They can't just count on being the dominant force down low. They'll have to get a little creative.
Let's take a look at our starters for Denver. Caldwell Pope and Porter Jr. They're the 2 and the 3. Gordon is the 4 with the Joker in the middle. And it's Murray in at the point guard position.
And Murray with an instinctual play there. He has that ability. You can see the play. It evolves, and he makes a quick decision. Really heads up there. A play where you locate the best open pass, and then you get it there for an easy bucket.
Now Jokic. Lays it up and banks it in.
Well, people try to be aggressive with Jokic, but it doesn't bother him much on that kind of possession.
Fantastic replay we just saw of the Mobile One drive.
Aggressive take there to get inside. They're looking to make things happen to try and take control of this game.
Now here's Caruso. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Clock at 6. It's Hayward on the wing. And that comes off the assist by Gilgeous-Alexander.
Zero hesitation from Shea on that play.
Jokic in the post. 3 shots, 3 baskets. Great efficiency so far.
And defensively, you have to make them work harder than this, or it's going to be a long night.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Caruso. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Caruso outside. Launches it. It's hauled in by Nikola Jokic. The Nuggets have gone 3 of 3 so far from the floor. Gordon right side. Over Williams. The putback. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
And how about Jokic just with a tremendous read? Where was that ball going to carry him off the rim? He was in the right position.
Caruso outside. Pass to Holmgren. Porter against Hayward. To the left side wing. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Williams. From deep. Can't get it to drop. Denver in the lead.
Now look at this Denver team, and you just expect them to be good for a long time. Obviously, MVP and Jokic, but their best players, all young, signed the long-term deals. They should be able to compete.
Hits a three-pointer.
Porter Jr. moving the ball well. Nice to have a wing player help to be a facilitator.
Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. And slam dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
Wow. I'll tell you, such an advantage having a playmaker who can get up to the rim and finish.
Now that is what every team wants.
Like to see that assertiveness, especially from the guy who's going to orchestrate your offense.
Now here's Murray. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Yeah, great job by the Nuggets putting together this core. They're set up for success for a while, Brent.
Well, we saw that potential BA come out in the bubble, getting to the conference finals, and now it's about getting key players back to health and at full capacity. And if they do that, I expect them to make the noise that the Western Conference wants to avoid.
Timeout called. The Thunder.
Once again, your Thunder Gold Dennis team. Let me hear you.
Hayward against Porter. Caruso outside. No good on the shot. The Nuggets have gone 6 of 7 and looking good to the middle. And Gordon with the basket on the assist by Jokic.
Kind of amazing because Jokic has that passing ability and what it's done in terms of how the coaches run their offense around what he can do.
The Nuggets have got 7 of 8 in the basket. Here's Porter on the wing. Caldwell Pope. And stolen by Caruso. Out of bounds. It'll be Nuggets ball. Here's Murray. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one.
He expects to make every one of those, and we expect him to make them too.
Back to Hayward. From 9 feet. No good. A bit long that time.
Most nights this shot would have been his, but the defender gave him just enough trouble. Building a big advantage early with a terrific all-around performance.
Well, if I was baking up a lead, I'd add 2 ingredients. One would be playing smart. The other one, playing selfless. They've done that tonight. Serve it up.
And a chance for a moment to check out the scoring breakdown for Denver.
Well, you got to be impressed with how selfless they've been so far. Their passing has been simply outstanding.
Well, a lot of the players are doing a good job as well of scanning the interior part of the paint. All those inside looks, those are paying off. A big fella with the ability and confidence at the free throw line is something that every team wants. Don't have to make those late substitutions. Keep your big guys on the floor.
Now here's Williams. Pass to Hayward. Now Caruso. And here's Gilgeous-Alexander. 6 to shoot. From the line. And he hits the jumper for 2. Gilgeous-Alexander's got his second basket on the night.
Keeping that ball absolutely on the string. Gilgeous-Alexander capable of getting creative.
And they double up Jokic. And a fast break now for the Thunder. Caruso, the pass to Williams. That one goes. Now he's 1 for 2.
One of the more skilled offensive players that is on the floor here tonight. Not an easy fella to hold in check.
Back to Gordon. Pass to Caldwell Pope. Fires for 3. He's in his comfort zone. 2 for 2 to start this one.
Good job reading the floor. Aaron Gordon solid at sensing when someone's open.
Now a timeout call by Oklahoma City. And as the coaches draw up their strategies, the players staying hydrated with some Gatorade. That's key to keeping them at their best all the way up to the buzzer.
It really is. And every one of those players knows it. They're all making sure to stay hydrated. It's impossible to play your A game if you're not getting enough to drink, especially towards the end of games when the physical toll of a long contest really starts to add up.
Time for your Thunder Girls. Come on, everyone, make some noise. Here they come, fans. It's your one and only Thunder Girls.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Hayward to the left wing. Here's Holmgren, covered by Jokic. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Caruso. Here's Holmgren, and he bangs it home with one hand.
Just a big play at this juncture of the game. Second chance points could be the key for them.
Impressive effort right there. That's what they need to mount a comeback.
Nice job, SGA, coming in and using that long, athletic wingspan.
Don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
Porter against Hayward. Pass to Williams. Caruso outside. Oklahoma City's got to hurry. They got to get up a shot. And it's Holmgren missing. Denver has gone 3 of 3 from outside and looking sharp here in the first. Here's Porter. And he drops it in from the low post. And it's an 11-point Nugget lead.
You know you're doing something right when you find yourself up double digits in the first period.
Well, dominant so far. That's the responsibility of the starters. Now let's see if everybody else who plays in this game makes the same kind of high-level contributions.
They get it again.
A stronger defensive presence would have saved them 2 points.
It didn't seem like anybody was really aware there to go and collect that rebound in the possession.
The drive by Jokic, and the layup is good. Jokic has got 14 points.
Boy, I like their energy coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Well, if there were 4 or 5 boxes to check in terms of the game plan tonight, they might have checked 6. I mean, they're doing everything out there.
Now here's Hayward. And that one's good. That makes him 2 for 3.
I mean, scoring on all 3 levels. Gordon Hayward is such a difficult assignment.
Jokic up top. He's got 14. Here's Murray. And there are the Nuggets with another bucket.
And he's going to nail these if you give him the space. That's just soft D.
The defense also looking defeated. The lack of hustle is driving the coaching staff a little bit batty right now.
Hayward. And it goes as the official calls the foul. Count it, and he'll shoot one more at the line.
Yeah, and despite being the youngest team in the league, the Thunder have been solid defensively the last couple of years. A great sign going forward for this franchise.
And the Nuggets going with a whole new group out there. And look at this Oklahoma City roster. What makes them so good on D?
Well, they have loads of length. The Thunder have made a point to draft players with huge wingspans, making things difficult for opponents scoring-wise.
Now a timeout called by Denver.
And things are always changing throughout a game. Teams have to adjust on the fly.
And timeouts are a wonderful opportunity to just settle in and recollect the thoughts of your entire team. Not just the guys playing, but the entire team.
And the Thunder making a change here. Hartenstein's checked in. Here's Joe. Knocked loose. Pass to Dort. There's the triple. He can't get that one to fall. Denver's gone 4 for 4 so far from three-point land. Impressive. Here's Najee. Nice start for him, sinking his first shot.
Once he saw the smaller defender guarding him, he took it right to the rack.
Down low. And he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
There are only a few players in the league who can hit a teammate like that in stride. Beautiful assist.
Here's Najee. Deflected. And he's able to get it back. Jackson for 3. Hartenstein pulls it in. Oklahoma City's gone 0 for 3 from downtown. Wallace misses.
And it was a great chance to finish on the break, and he flubs it.
Completely lost focus. You can't get 2 steps ahead.
Pass to Watson. Over Dort. And they'll get another chance. Here's Watson. Second chance effort. Šarić controls the rebound and the putback. And the Nuggets lead by 13.
I always love the hard work on the glass. Just great activity.
To the inside. Hartenstein. Good setup. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup.
That's been the story of their offense so far. Getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
Jackson down low. Misses off the left iron. And for Oklahoma City, they're shooting a fantastic 52% on the first. Some room here for Dort. Off the mark. Had a chance there to trim it to single digits. Pass to Jackson. This one for 3. That one falls. He's now 1 for 3.
They've really built this lead on the back of their perimeter game.
Well, a lot of importance placed on outside shooting, and tonight you can see why after that kind of quarter exploding from the perimeter.
5-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Dort up top. Now quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. Here's Watson. Oh, it would have counted had it fallen, but it is offline. And so it's the Denver Nuggets. A sizable lead of 14 at the break. How about the way they've attacked the paint? This throwback approach is paying off. More NBA on 2K Sports right after this. We welcome you back to second quarter action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And for the Nuggets, this has been the game they've wanted to have.
Well, it's simple. I mean, they started off strong, and they've been hot from beyond the arc since the get-go.
They just couldn't seem to know what it was that they needed to do and how to stick them from outside. The defense pretty lost.
We've got Lugens Dort. Alex Caruso is out there with Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Then there's Isaiah Hartenstein, and it's Williams in at the 4 spot. That's the lineup for Oklahoma City. So it's the Thunder now. The Nuggets getting their last shot to go. Dort, the pass to Williams. From 12 feet, no good. Great D that time from Porter. Denver has gone 5 of 8 from outside the three-point line in this one. Murray passes to Porter. Goes back up, and so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
With Gordon, it's really never been a question of his talent. It really comes down to him consistently staying on the floor and being able to develop all that versatility that he does have.
And the second free throw is good. And Aaron Gordon, Grant, growing up in the heart of Silicon Valley, San Jose.
Yeah, Aaron, using that to his advantage, involved with some apps. Now, we've seen a lot of players getting into the tech world. Great to see guys like Gordon branching out into business.
And Gilgeous-Alexander missing. Stolen by Caruso. Here's Hartenstein, and he banks in the layup. Hartenstein's got his second basket of the game.
Coaching staff would like some more shots from that range.
Murray against Gilgeous-Alexander. Murray's shot is good. And the Nuggets lead by 17. They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell. Well orchestrated, and then the pass is right on the money.
Now here's Porter. He's got 5. And it's Jokic, that time on the assist by Murray. Murray's got his 4th assist in this one. Inside, Williams' shot is good. Williams has got 4 points in the quarter.
Gilgeous-Alexander, with that height at his position, allows him to do so many things other guys really pretty much dream of.
Going all in, that was the 2K drive. Well worth a second look.
Yeah, he made that drive look easy, but that had a high degree of difficulty.
The Thunder have gone 3 of 5 since the beginning of the second. Here's Hartenstein. Yep, that one goes. Hartenstein's got 6 points.
Such a big part of what he does for this team, just work and work on the boards, generate second chance opportunities, and hopefully convert.
Now here's Jokic. 18 points for him. Gordon finds Porter. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. Now, when we talk home court advantage, you think the Nuggets have the best in the NBA?
I think so, B.A., and it has to do with geography. Denver is at altitude, and that's hard on your body, trust me, I know. And they're isolated from the rest of the league, so it always is a long trip out there as well.
Hayward, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. Williams, and that bucket makes him 4 for 7 today. Good production.
Second chances are a great measure of what a team is doing in terms of their effort on a nightly basis, and that was some serious effort there.
And the shot goes.
Gordon able to knock down that one from the mid-range.
For Oklahoma City, they've gotten over 50% of their shots to go. 5 for 9 in the second. And here's Caruso outside. Misses another. He's 0 for 4. Denver has gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. Gordon outside for 3. Gilgeous-Alexander with a rebound. And the Thunder shooting a solid 50% throughout the second. And slam dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
And SGA up there getting that flush to go.
Gordon left side. The basket drops and he gets fouled on the shot. 1 free throw coming his way.
And just executing at a high level. I mean, taking what the defense allows and putting in the work.
Basketball IQ is something that gets talked about, but its importance to a team showing up here, running plays that turn into scores.
Now here's Caruso. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. Here's Murray. And he knocks it down. He's 3 of 5 now from the floor.
Yeah, there's a feeling sometimes, even at 6'3", when Murray gets to the interior, he plays a bit bigger.
Hayward, the pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. And the basket is good.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
And down it goes. 2 points.
This goes to
Jokic just got 6 in the quarter.
Such an outstanding effort there for the big man to stay focused with his shot. Jokic, tremendous concentration.
To the paint. Ooh, good finish at the rack off the slick feed.
Terrific design and execution, leading to an opportunity right at the rim.
To the middle. Porter, the pass to Gordon. Hartenstein pulls it in. Hartenstein's got 4 rebounds now. Caruso, the open look. It's hauled in by the Nuggets. Gordon's got his 4th rebound in this one. And Jokic throws it down.
And the choker right now is dealing all-around game from him, reminding all of us he can pile up the points.
Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City. You know, with all the dunkers out there, some players make sure they don't end up on too many posters. Grant, you ever make a business decision?
Yeah, B.A., you know, I made a few business decisions through my career. Look, as a competitor, you want to make sure that you can play defense, give it your all, contest at the rim when you feel that you can. But when someone like a Vince Carter in the midst of insanity, that's when you make a business decision, and that's a smart decision.
And Jamal Murray picks up the foul. That'll be a 2nd foul of the game. And that shot was going nowhere thanks to that aggressive swat.
Yeah, what a play. I mean, that'll have the offense thinking twice about taking shots in his presence.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He's got 10. Caruso finds Gilgeous-Alexander. Outside, Williams. That one's good. And so Gilgeous-Alexander with the assist. Williams has got 8 points in the quarter. Murray passes to Porter. Back to Murray. Here's Caldwell Pope. Here's Gordon. And Gordon with the big finish.
Aaron Gordon with great hustle that time.
Oklahoma City's gone 0 for 3 from deep to begin the second. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Caruso, left side. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Drops it in from 14 feet away. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 12.
You're worried about the drive from Gilgeous-Alexander, and he could still get in the mid-range to do damage.
And Gilgeous-Alexander with a block. From deep, Hayward. And that'll be Oklahoma City's ball as it goes out of bounds. Thunder able to keep possession. Watson, he's checked in for the Nuggets.
Substitution on the court.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And again, Oklahoma City, no good.
I admire the play call. They just couldn't capitalize.
Yeah, an efficient offensive possession. They found the look that they wanted, just didn't go in.
This first half has been all him. He's getting to his spots and going to work.
Pass to Joe. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. And Jamal Murray picks up the foul. That's his 3rd foul of the game. The Nuggets making a switch here.
2nd team foul. Into the lineup for the Nuggets.
Goes up off the inbound. And slam dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
These are the type of games for Gilgeous-Alexander where the promise of his future looks incredibly bright.
Out to Gordon. The 3. And the 3-pointer goes. And the Nuggets lead by 21.
That's nice vision there. You see that pass, you make the feed before the defense has a chance to react, and that opens up a much better opportunity to score.
Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. 14 points for him. Counted from distance.
These teams are finding the range, showing a lot of confidence.
It seems like they're going to find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now it's a shootout.
Oklahoma City has gone just 1 of 5 so far this quarter from 3. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander, and there's the whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Gilgeous-Alexander, such growth in his first year, continues to show he's learning this game.
At the line for your Thunder, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Taking 2 shots.
That free throw, no good.
It's really hard going through a rebuilding phase, but the Thunder have been at it for a while, and they're trying to find the right collection of talent to finally plant the flag in the ground and move forward.
Najee, he's checked in for Denver. Saric comes in for Gordon. This OKC roster does have some excellent building blocks to work with.
There's no doubt, BA, and I think what they're relying on is that they've got hard-working players that want to improve, and that kind of feeds the environment around here. That's going to elevate everyone's play.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Well, guys, the NBA expanding its footprint through video games. Commissioner Adam Silver said, quote, "There's an opportunity to capture a new kind of fan who isn't currently watching our games but enjoys playing NBA 2K. By learning about the players and the teams, they're more likely to engage in the live product." Brian?
Yeah, it goes hand in hand, Allie. Thanks.
Yeah, really good job by Reggie Jackson just finding the shooter and feeding him.
Gilgeous-Alexander finds Hayward. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander, and slam dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
Yeah, when Hayward has the ball, he watches all the angles. That's how he finds wide open guys to feed.
And they blow the whistle just as he gets it off. That's 2 points with a chance at another one at the stripe.
Like a matador. Olé! There was no defense. That has to be one of the easier shots I've seen tonight.
Yeah, feels like Christmas right now, just gift wrapping points.
And guys, over the last several years, Denver's been top 10 in offensive rating. Now, they played a slower pace, but made the most of their possessions.
Dort, he's checked in for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Boy, this Denver team, great offensively over the last couple of seasons. How so?
Well, BA, they execute in the half courts. That's pretty simple. I mean, so difficult to do against NBA defenses. Now, normally they have multiple ball handlers on the floor, guys who can make quick decisions.
Jackson gets the bucket.
Dicing through the lane there was Reggie Jackson.
Oklahoma City has gone just 1 of 5 so far this quarter from 3. Pass to Wallace. Here's Joe. Here's Holmgren. 13 points in the game. Count it.
Well, this is a gravity game right now. Whatever he throws up must come down. He's having a great game.
To the inside. Here's Najee. And it's Holmgren with a rebound. Holmgren's got 5 rebounds in the game. Here's Dort. The shot misses. Now Denver takes it the other way.
I love great defense. Just quick to establish his feet, and he takes the hit.
Personal foul. 13 foul.
.114 left in the first half. Pass to Hayward. Here's Holmgren. It's good. And he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A 3-point play opportunity. Grant, it's amazing how Holmgren transforms your defense when he's on the floor.
Yeah, B.A. I mean, he really makes up for a lack of strength with length and tremendous timing. He has the lateral footwork to defend 1 through 5 as well. And, of course, he can block shots from any spot on the floor.
Now here's Hayward. He's got 7. Dort. That one's good, and it's Hayward with the setup. Hayward's got 5 assists in the game.
Man, if this offense can get Luguentz Dort to become a reliable option, it's going to open some stuff up.
Denver foul. First personal foul.
That free throw good from Hayward.
And what I appreciate about Gordon is he's a fighter, working his way back from that devastating leg injury in 2017. Still a solid contributor.
Denver has gone 7 of 15 from distance in this game. Here's Jackson. It's good. Jackson's got 7 points here in the quarter.
And I absolutely love the attack mentality, even with the bigger defender on him.
Yeah, that's an awesome finish there for sure. Not allowing that big guy to have his way or alter the shot.
Here's Joe. And that one's good. Holmgren. Holmgren's got 20 points.
Yeah, he's leading the charge for them. But let's be honest, he needs more help if they're going to get out in front.
Yeah, doing anything he can right now to get his team to cut into this lead and give them a chance.
It's been all about Nikola Jokic for the Nuggets. He made a big impact, scoring 12 points in the quarter. More 2K action in just a moment.
82.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Ernie Johnson. Kenny the Jet Smith is right here. Say hey to the folks, Kenny.
Hey, folks.
Say hey to the folks, Shaq.
Hey, folks.
Hey, let's get this party started. Okay. The first quarter was all about Nikola Jokic. He ended up with 26 points, 2 assists, and 6 rebounds. Kenny, your thoughts on the Nuggets' first half?
Well, the bench came in and helped them run away with this one. Tremendous job of getting loose, getting open, and drilling shots. You always want that spark off the bench, and these guys deliver.
And now, Shaq, let's get your opinion on Oklahoma City.
They need to give more energy and effort on the boards. Rebounding delta has been one of the main issues. Probably they're getting bullied, and I'm not sure if they have the players to change that.
And that'll do it for us. The third quarter about to begin with Kevin Harlan standing by. We'll catch you on the flip side.
My brother.
Time for your Thunder Girls. Come on, everyone, make some noise.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. It's been a clinic out there by Nikola Jokic.
He's been a real difference maker today in terms of reeling in offensive boards.
And the team appreciating all of that dirty work going on. His activity has been phenomenal.
On the court for Denver, Gordon is the 4 with the Joker in the middle. Murray out there with Reggie Jackson. And it's Porter in at the 3.
And Porter's height and length around the basket is going to help him create opportunities to score.
Here's Caruso. The Nuggets getting their last shot to go. There's the double team with Porter from deep. Hayward. Denver grabs the miss. Jokic passes to Murray. Over Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's off the back of the rim. No good. The Thunder shooting 56% today. Hayward. Here's Holmgren. And he can't get that one. Great D that time from Porter. Murray with it. Caruso covers. Gordon, the pass to Murray from behind the arc. The offensive rebound. And the dunk by Jokic.
Oh, Air Serbia. Jokic up there.
For Oklahoma City, they've gone 0 for 3 to start the second half. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Great D that time from Jokic.
Defense as tough as it comes right there. He's a hard man to deny when he gets the ball to the rim.
Outside Murray. 4-3. Outside for Porter. Now here's Jokic. Tight defense on him. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line.
Just have to stay down on any kind of pump fake once Jokic got him up in the air. He had
Nikola Jokic at the line for 2.
And he makes the first.
And in 2022, more history made by Nikola Jokic, becoming the first player to amass 2,000 points, 1,000 rebounds, and 500 assists in a single season.
Caldwell Pope's checked in for the Nuggets.
I feel like Jokic could play with a baton out there because he's orchestrated.
Pass to Caruso. Gilgeous-Alexander up top. 5 to shoot. Here's Holmgren. Outside for Gilgeous-Alexander. He buries it from 3. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 22 points. And Nikola Jokic breaking barriers at the center position, Greg.
Oh, so true, B.A. That 2,000, 1,500 season, it never been done before. The Joker's ability to be a facilitator at the 5, almost a point center. We've never really seen that before.
Personal foul. First team foul. At the line for your Oklahoma City, Alex Caruso. 2 shots.
And he drops him first. Watson, he's checked in for Jamal Murray. And Caruso drops them both.
A great player on a great role at the charity stripe. The D has got to be careful about being too aggressive on him and sending him back for freebies.
And yep, it's good. Jokic has got 6 in the quarter.
Such a good handle for a big guy. Nothing super fancy, but efficient.
Outstanding dribble drive. And that replay was brought to you by Mobile One.
And this is exactly what you love to see. Up big, not letting up. Keep on applying pressure to their defense.
Here's Caldwell Pope. That one drops, and it comes off an assist from Porter.
The assist.
Porter's got 5 assists in the game.
Nuggets foul. Watson. First personal foul. Second team foul.
Third quarter of basketball here. A little under 3.5 minutes gone by.
And he's doing things on the glass tonight that we don't often see.
Well, this kind of effort will energize the team and get you going, just gobbling up every board.
I like that. Punch it inside. You usually end up with a good shot and or get fouled.
Caruso misses. For Denver, they've gone 5 for 9 from the floor in the third quarter. On the wing, Porter. Over Hayward. Kept alive. And Gordon with the big finish.
And that is a merciless dunk coming from Aaron Gordon.
And what a drive that was. Replay courtesy of Mobile One.
And he's been incredible this game. And plays like that one show you how locked in he is.
Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City. You look at Nikola Jokic. What a contribution.
You gotta be using this timeout to think about a personnel change or a game plan change to try to slow him down.
Hartenstein, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. Pass to Hayward. Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Back to Hayward. Here's Hartenstein to halt the run. The Thunder with another miss.
Yeah, that miss might stick with him for a little while. That's kind of a shoot-around jumper if I've ever seen one.
Drains the triple. Caldwell Pope's got 7 now in this quarter.
Jokic, for a guy that size, he does just such a great job of moving the ball, a great conduit for the offense.
Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He's got 22. Here's Hayward. The Thunder with another miss.
They are really struggling to stop this run.
Frustration seems to be mounting here, and you can see not just in their faces, but right now in their quick and hurried shot selection.
Well, part of the game plan was to neutralize the crowd. Hey, guess what? Mission accomplished.
Always a good sign of maturity and steps forward when you can take this kind of effort, focus, and concentration on the road to get a win.
And it's the Thunder with the ball, following the score by Denver. 3 on the clock. They get it back. Hartenstein to the wing, right side. Here's Caruso. And at last, they get one to fall. And here's Denver. They're on a 19-7 run. Here's Gordon. That falls. Nice feed from Jokic. Jokic has got assist number 5 here tonight.
And Gordon doing it all here. Fills it up, cleaning the glass. You name it, he's getting it done.
Good chance here for Hayward. Hayward missing again.
And he just hasn't been able to get it going this period.
No, I haven't seen him in comfortable spots, or at least spots we've seen in this offensive set that are allowing him to settle in.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Nuggets.
Well, not content to take what the defense gives them. I mean, they're attacking the gaps and getting the ball inside.
And another difference maker that we could point to tonight has been second chance points. They've been in there, they've had active hands, they've been in great position, and they've been smart attacking the offensive glass.
Lou Dort, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. Joe comes in for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. And a switch here also for Denver. Saric checked in. Shot is good by Gordon.
And Aaron Gordon not hesitating because the defender was close. He just kept going.
Offensively, it's been a struggle for him.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
And here's Caruso outside. Gordon pulls it in. Gordon's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. Inside. Here's Caldwell Pope. And it's going to be a 3-second call.
That's a 3-second.
The Nuggets making a switch here.
Thunderball. Substitution on the court.
Oklahoma City has gone 1 of 4 here in the third from range. Here's Wallace. Looking for his first basket still in this one. Here's Dort. And again, Oklahoma City, no good.
The defense better tighten up on the mid-range. They're much, much tighter. You expect him to make every single one of those.
Here's Caldwell Pope. And another 3 for Denver.
They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. You love it.
Yeah, the other team a bit concerned here. They're trailing, and the lead seems to be growing.
Pass to Hartenstein. Looking to win the run. Offensive rebound. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. It's on Dario Saric.
The officials were right on top of that one.
At the line for your Oklahoma City.
And the first one at the line is good.
Isaiah Hartenstein.
And so he hits both. Denver has gone 2 for 5 from 3 since halftime. Pass to Caldwell Pope. Pulls it from the top of the key, and they get it back.
Hard work on the glass gives them back the ball, and they get to milk a little clock here.
Aaron Gordon is one springy dude. When he gets the ball down low, it's hard to stop him.
Here's Hartenstein. Saric covers. Dort outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Uneasy 2 on the layup.
Throwing off the defense, creating a shot. Dort becoming a problem now.
Down low. Here's Saric. Here's Gordon. And that one's good. A nice job on the glass as they picked up 2 on the second effort.
And when you're the ones trying to fight your way back into the game, you simply cannot allow second chances.
Yeah, those are tough. You get back into the game by working harder than the other team, not the other way around. They're just going to extend this lead.
The rebounding numbers make it obvious why they're in front.
Well, every time the shot goes up, guys are doing a nice job of finding bodies and making sure there's room to collect the rebound.
Here's Joe. Outside, Williams. Takes a 13-footer. Off the left rim and out.
Because of his quick reactions, he was able to stay with the opponent and contest the shot.
Talk about versatility on offense a lot, but how about on defense? And he takes pride in making an impact down there.
The 3 is up. The Thunder pull it in. Williams has got 4 rebounds in the game. Pass to Dort. Count the basket. Dort's got 6.
And just not allowing the close defender to get in his way as Dort plays intense there.
There's Jackson with the 3. Hartenstein pulls it in. Oklahoma City has gone just 1 of 5 from 3-point range here in the third quarter. Here's Joe. Got a hand on it. Jackson with it. Guarded now by Williams. That 3's off the mark. And for Oklahoma City, they're shooting pretty well at 45%. So much NBA talent like Jamal Murray out of Canada, specifically the province of Ontario.
Yeah, very true. And I think that's because guys like Murray, born in the late 90s, they grew up with the NBA in Toronto. And Jamal and others have been inspired by the Raptors.
Outside Murray. Lets it go from deep. On target from range. 9 points in the game.
Well, that's just sweet passing there for Murray, keeping his eyes open and finding the open man.
Dort outside. Here's Wallace, defended by Jackson. Pass to Wallace. From 17, here's Hartenstein. And that one is stuffed right through.
And this is something he does all too well. Great position for the putback there.
And I like how he doesn't think twice about passing it out, just going right for the slam.
Oh, his competitiveness right now is why the teammates love him.
And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2.
Dort has that great compact fire hydrant type of build, and he'll take that kind of contact. And Dort just keeps getting better. This is a guy who comes at you with some tenacity.
Taking 2 shots.
First one falls for him. Holmgren, he's checked in for Hartenstein. And Dort hits them both.
Lugens Dort, just a guy who puts his head down and goes to work. He gives every bit of focus on every play, and teammates love what he brings to the court.
Now here's Murray. He's got 6. Shot's good by Šarić.
That kind of looks like a predictable shot, one that they want. The defense has to prevent the ball from getting into that sweet spot.
Reggie Jackson. First personal foul.
The first free throw is good.
At the line.
Both good from the line that time. So far, so good for Denver. Shot clock and game clock, 1 second differential. Here's Murray. And there are the Nuggets with another bucket. And Jamal Murray picks up the foul. That's it for him. He's fouled out. Not only that, we're in the bonus. So we'll go to the line for 2. And that's how you defend. Glad we had a chance to see a replay of that block again.
Yeah, good offense comes from great defense. This lead is only getting stronger with plays like that. With the depth they have at that spot, they're more equipped than most teams to handle that kind of loss.
He's off on the first. And he's good on the second. There's 10 seconds left in the third. Pass to Naji. And the shot goes down. Naji's gotten his second bucket of the game.
Since halftime, they have been efficient and effective, making Coach very happy.
Well, the thing is, they're controlling the pace right now, and if that was the mantra for them at halftime, they've carried it out.
And so it's the Denver Nuggets with a gigantic 33-point lead at the close of the quarter. Their efficiency has been off the charts. They're running their sets well with patience and purpose. We'll be right back after this word. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Well, a great job with the eyes. And what separates great playmakers, as we know, is peripheral vision.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. They've got Bismack Biyombo, and it's Williams in at the four slot. That's the lineup out there for the Thunder. Pass to Dort. Shot clock at 6. From the arc. They grab their own miss. Missed inside. The Nuggets shooting has been tremendous. 63% for the game and scoring with confidence. Let's go with a 3. And the Nuggets hit again from deep.
Exactly what every offense needs. Shooters who can force the defense to extend.
Oh, there's no doubt he's a legitimate threat from downtown, and he's demonstrating that in this game.
From 9 feet out. Tries again. It's hauled in by the Nuggets.
I don't think the defense does enough out there to bother him I think that one's all on him. Just a flat-out miss.
And it's good for 2.
Have to rotate out and help. Just too much size to contend with defensively.
And we just had to take one more look at that great drive. Pass to Joe. From outside the arc. The shot by Dort, no good.
And not a way to get out of a funk. He needs to be looking for good, solid, more efficient shots, not the wild one he took there. Those interior passes can be dangerous sometimes, but if the timing is good and you execute it there, you can get easy hoops.
The Thunder making a switch here. Waters checked in. About a minute and a half into the fourth now. Here's Joe. Pass to Waiters. Here's Wallace. Can they get it? Again, no good by Oklahoma City. Oh, a big finish with a one-handed jam.
I really don't think there's any way to slow them down. They have the defense scrambling out there.
Well, nothing that they're doing seems to be making an impact. And there are some nights where you just run out of options, whether it's by personnel or by tactic.
Here's Waters. 5 on the clock. Banked it in off the glass.
If you give him any sort of space, he's going to attack.
Jackson outside. Takes the 3. And another 3 for Denver.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from three-point range.
Maybe trying to find a little bit more space and ball movement to get guys open at the three-point line.
Pass to Waiters. Plenty of space. Good on the shot. Just about 3 minutes through the fourth and final quarter here. Inside. Kicks it out to Jackson. To the paint. Here's Najee. That shot is off. Ooh, good work defensively by Biyombo.
Denver foul. Watson. Second personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Williams. They get it back. And here's Denver. They're on a 13-4 run. And the Nuggets hit again from deep.
This has been their game plan here in the final period. We'll see if it continues to work out.
It's one thing to have teams shoot a bunch of threes, but with this team being that hot defensively, you got to chase them away from anywhere near that line.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
And the gamble paying off.
Here's Wallace. Fast break. Here come the Nuggets. That one goes. And that's his 9th made shot in 12 attempts.
Even with the score as it is, he just keeps coming at you.
Pass to Joe. And here's Biyombo. Here's Joe. Defended by Jackson. Joe misses. Denver has gone 3 for 3 from downtown in this fourth quarter to the middle. And that one goes. Now 10 for 13 on the night.
And it only makes sense to give him the rock again. He put the team on his back all game.
Yeah, he's feeling it. Keep feeding him until he misses.
Reggie Jackson. Second personal foul.
First free throw is good.
At the line for your Thunder, Isaiah Joe.
It's both from the stripe. So far, so good for Denver. So far in the fourth, they've allowed just 6 points. Corner shot. No luck on that one. So Oklahoma City will take it the other way. Here's Waters. He's covered by Holiday. It's tipped. And up the floor again for the Nuggets. They're on the run. Off target from three-point range. Oklahoma City has gone 0 for 3 here in the fourth. Yes, it's good.
And that was just moving the ball quickly. And he's rewarded at the end with a high percentage look.
Yeah, the defense trying to do their best to slow him down. But when he gets room like that, you got to look out. And not where he earns his money, that three-point shot. but he's a good shooter from that range if he's got space.
And here is Williams. Pass to Wallace. Here's Waters. 6 on the shot clock. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball.
That's a jump ball.
And here are the Thunder now. 4 on the clock. Here's Joe. No good with the triple.
I know he's on a cold streak, but he can't let that get in his head.
Especially if you're a player that doesn't get a lot of shot attempts, but otherwise the mindset is I just got to get the next one to go, and you don't want to put that much pressure on yourself.
Bad idea leaving him open. He needs more defensive attention, not less.
Here's Wallace. Blocked! And that's out of bounds. Oklahoma City will keep it.
Thunderball.
Williams is checked in for Oklahoma City.
Coming onto the floor for your Thunder, Kenrich Williams.
And there's just one foul now away from the penalty.
Justin Holiday. First personal foul. 13 foul.
Here's Wallace. That shot missing. Now Denver takes it the other way. Pass to Holiday. Shot from 16. And another basket for Denver.
Mid-range, plenty of room for that release. He's going to take those all day long.
Here's Joe, defended by Jackson. Now here's Biyombo. Here's Wallace. Will it go? That one doesn't drop. Ooh, good work defensively by Holiday. Back to Jackson. The 3 ball. And the rebound goes to the Thunder. Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
Waters can't hit. Denver has gone 4 of 6 from deep thus far in the 4th. Pass to Chanchar. Now Jackson. Waters grabs the miss. And there's the call on Reggie Jackson. That's his 3rd foul so far.
3rd personal foul.
Oklahoma City has got nothing to fall from outside the arc here in the 4th. 0 for 4. Here's Joe. Pass to Waiters. 6 to shoot. Shot from the top of the key. And it's Denver with a rebound. Jackson's got 4 rebounds now. From deep 3-point range, it's rebounded by Biyombo. Biyombo's got 4 rebounds in the game. Tries to break his ice. And he lays it up and in.
That is all timing right there. Just led him perfectly.
To the right side. Nails it from beyond the arc.
Number 3.
Kind of like playing in the rec league. Little to no defense on that possession. And the easiest 3-pointer you can imagine.
And he gets the bucket.
That's the kind of passing you want there. Work the ball around. Keep it moving. Try to get an assist on every bucket.
Holiday finds Jackson. Shot is up. That shot off the mark. So the Thunder will take it the other way. The 3. They get the rebound. Second shot opportunity. Here's Wallace. It's good. How about the unselfishness of this team?
Yeah, the willingness to make the next pass has this defense scrambling.
Pass to Chanchar. Back to Najee. It's rebounded by Biyombo. Biyombo's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Here's Waters. Here's Wallace. Off with the layup.
Hard to convert against that kind of defensive pressure.
Those are all the little things about effort there. He just gets out there and contests and that's just enough.
Ooh, hard work creating the second chance opportunity.
The Thunder shooting only 39% so far in the game. Pass to Joe. To the inside. Williams takes the assist and lays it in. Nice setup.
Now that's the kind of passing right there that makes a difference. Not just in that possession, but maybe on your play for the entire game.
And the basket by Holiday.
Now you have to extend that defense. I mean, you really have to stay connected to him at all times.
I'm not sure what the defense collectively was thinking there. You got to know where he is at all times.
Here's Joe. Pass to Biyombo. Here's Wallace. Chanchar with a rebound. Denver is shooting 60% here in the fourth quarter. Terrific efficiency.
And you can see how scary this team can be when everything is clicking for them. Just a terrific performance for the Nuggets.
And everything seemed to go their way today. They were firing on all cylinders, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., this was the kind of performance you relish as a player. Just a very impressive win.
And of all the highlights and performances we've seen here tonight, the one thing that stands out is what an unbelievable night it's been for Nikola Jokic.
Just a force on the glass, did a fantastic job crashing the boards and coming up with seemingly every rebound.
And the Thunder making a change here. Dort's checked in. From deep. Out of bounds, the Thunder will take it. The Nuggets making a switch here. Saric checked in.
In for the Nuggets, Dario Saric.
And the Thunder shooting a low 26% in the fourth. And there's the call on Reggie Jackson. That's it for him. He's fouled out. Not only that, we're in the bonus, so we'll go to the line for two.
With the depth they have at that spot, they're more equipped than most teams to handle that kind of loss.
For your Oklahoma City.
And so he makes both from the line. They're enjoying a sizable lead.
And what I like, B.A., they haven't stopped pressing the issue.
Ooh, took him no time at all to get that one.
Justin Holiday.
They really came in with the right mindset today. I can guarantee you their flight home will be filled with some smiles.
Yeah, when you step into an opposing team's arena and you can play with this type of composure, boy, that food tastes good on the way out of town. Just not sure if he ran out of energy at halftime or what, but so far just not himself in the second half.
Here's Saric. Nice work on the boards, paying off with a basket.
Well, Dario does a nice job recovering and uses his size to beat out the smaller defender.
Here's Dort. Soft touch off the glass.
That's exactly what you work for, a high percentage look.
To the wing on the left. Gets the bucket.
Got to give them respect. They're doing everything they can to close this out.
I love that the guys are staying aggressive late in this ball game, just not wanting to let go of the rope.
So no problem for Denver as they get the win. To walk into enemy territory and deliver a performance like that, that says a lot about this squad.
They really came in looking confident and didn't let anything shake them. This is what a dominant team looks like.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Allie LaForce, Grant Hill, and Brent Barry, this is Brian Anderson thanking you for watching tonight's game. So long, everyone.